Yeah, I want to know. Everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to know what was like the famous person. Everybody wants to know what it was like the famous person. Milo's on something. Milo seems whacked out. Milo's tweaked out.
It's all girls. It's all girls.
Everybody wants to know what it's like with the famous person. Literal subhuman. Literal subhuman Shkreli is. Shkreli's a gay nigga who got raped in jail. Subhuman. Set the fight up. Alright. Freak. Ugly, fat freak. Literal poser, dude. Loser. Loser alert. Martin Shkreli, loser, got turned out in prison. Ugly little freak. Yeah. What a freak, dude. Also known as the curse of the devil. Yeah. Martin Luther King, awesome song by Miles. That's true.
Even tell whether or not you're pregnant, and this puts a lot of women in like very vulnerable positions. And then there's this thought that they could go to another state where it is legal and have an abortion, but they could be possibly prosecuted for that in their state.
Milo is tweaking insane. Let's see. Bro's gone Joker mode, tweaking insane. Where is it? Where is the video? I don't know where it is.
Everybody wants to know what
wasn't like working with.
I'm sorry,
dude. What a weird worm. What a like. Look at his like posture. Gives me body dysmorphia, like Steve Franson style. It's like Steve Franson body dysmorphia, dude. Oh, trick or treat. Oh, I need to fix my meat. The heck? The heck am I saying? All right. You know what I'm saying? It's like body dysmorphia. There's certain people, you look at them, you get body dysmorphia. It's like, I don't get body dysmorphia with Milo. He's just gay. But Martin Shkreli is like literally just obnoxious. Martin Shkreli is like a weird freak.
did he asked
Yeah, he came out of prison telling people to get vaccinated and trust the science, and made fun of people for saying the vaccines are bad. Never forget, this man came out of prison saying he respects transvestites and he respects pronouns, and number two, that trust the science, the vaccines are actually, you're stupid if you think the vaccines are bad for you, because he's a scientist. Those are the two things he came out of prison with. Number one, he respects trans pronouns because he got, you know what, in prison. Number two, to get vaccinated because trust the science.
And I think what's behind that is, I think, and he even...
Who got raped more, Martin or Joker 2? Martin 2. Martin 2.
Exited, he screamed something that basically implied, I think you're still gay.
Yes, but Ann Coulter was being asked that on television in the 90s. That wasn't a sincere question about my beliefs. That is something he's seen other people ask right-wingers, and that's why I still think that
I could tell that he was probably gay as a young guy
from the
just the aura. And
they do have a negative aura.
I wonder if
people think homosexuals are charismatic. It's more of a sort of a black hole.
I think the other two people were more they were like very blasé, and
Milo's brain is broken, haha.
Did seem pained and like maybe this identity crisis thing.
I had betrayed him by going straight.
Perhaps, yeah.
I betrayed him by going straight.
I saw a little bit of that.
You know what? Yes, maybe because
UK Groper, why would you ever say that, dude? Why would you ever say that what you just said in chat? Why would you ever type that message out? What is wrong with your brain, dude? You have a freak brain.
And then just, I think treading on his own feet a lot sort of. Well, I should probably leave it there, but
yeah. Well,
he's a mercurial.
Dude, how is this person real? Look at his hair. Look at his like body build. He has that body build of that freak in freak is the code word for today. That freak in who's like the grave robber in Arsenic and Old Lace. Peter Lorre. Gives me the heebie-jeebies, dude.
To kill. Peter Lorre, too sensitive for both.
Like a weird little gremlin. Weird little greasy gremlin is Peter Lorre. That's what this little dude. That's what Martin Shkreli feels like to me.
Difficult genius of the type that America,
Disgusting Albanian
in general, is just not very good at accommodating anymore. And part of the reason for that is that we now live.
Thank you, Jew Master
a
Race.
culture
Thank you, Jew Master Race.
that rewards predictability and conformity, and that punishes iconoclasts, and that punishes. We've both suffered as a result of this.
That's right.
Ye is kind of like
A literal Peter Lorre vibe. That's very odd. A little bug-eyed freak. Bug-eyed weirdo. Look at it, the way he's sitting. His eyes popping out of his skull. His claw hands. Weird freak. Very odd person. Where'd your hair go? Nowhere. I still have it. Are you seeing something that's not there? Are you going crazy?
a little like us, but just sort of huge, writ large.
In business, it's changing a little bit, and I was talking to
the Musk effect.
Yes, exactly. Well, there's this woman named Lulu Cheng who is the go-to person now for PR, and she said,
what's crazy, what's actually crazy is people thinking that Elon Musk is indicative of how businesses are run. Actual businesses are small, 7, 10, 15 person endeavors, and unless you're working in some huge startup or you're working in some huge factory for some huge business, every small business is 10 people, 15 people, 5 people, or 1 person, 2 people, and it's not Elon Musk or whatever. The business world is not like that. This is just retarded. This is not, Elon Musk does not matter for the business world. His management tips don't matter at all. None of this actually matters. The culture war stuff is not relevant to people running actual businesses.
You actually helped shape my advice to her clientele as the who's who of business, the very biggest names in business, and especially in tech. And she said, by being yourself, you really tried something new. And I'm sitting here what the fuck? And, but
everybody else was taken.
It really is this
Nice. Very cool. Very, very cool.
Strange thing to do. And for Ye, though, I agree that business is boring. At the end of the day, true genius that's
he doesn't understand anyway.
Right,
he's a creative. I think he's probably the last great European creative genius.
Why does it have to be European? What a great American creative.
Well, I'm just trying to pay him a compliment. Because there are no great American artists. Name one. Great American.
Jazz.
Excuse me.
It's just gay retards being moronic, dude.
Excuse me. I'm terribly sorry.
The higher T I get, the more I work out, the more disgusted I am. The more disgusted I am by these people.
I don't like it, but they say it's good.
When slavery, no, I don't like it either. It's not good. When slavery, it's
like subhumans, dude.
It's not good from who likes it: white college professors and black people.
Pretty much.
No, that's how you know it's not fucking good, and they don't like it anymore. Yeah. No, when these guys are,
it's so washed. It's so washed and musty. It's like mildew and water. That's like the water, dishwasher that doesn't drain properly. And mildew, and if you combine the two, you get these two people. That's how it feels.
Are forced to end slavery and all of their slave ships.
Thank you, JDM Bimmer. It's true, it does.
They do 2 things. First of all, they blame white people for slavery, and then the second thing they do is they. I'm just kidding, but in order that black people do not reconnect with their dangerous and powerful, magical, authentic kind of African identity, which would make them altogether too much trouble, they are fed instead weed and jazz and now rap and hip hop to keep them dumb and dependent and controllable. These are like
yeah, we're feeding them weed. We're giving black people weed so they're dumb. Another genius insight. We are making black people dumb with weed. We are currently poisoning the genius black people with marijuana. Yep, you're on to us.
These are fake manufactured things.
I don't agree with that.
That are just force-fed to black people to keep them stupid.
I don't agree with that at all, but I will say this. In prison, it was a sea change. It was all minorities, and almost every prisoner I met came from a single parent household.
Right. It's the great disease of our age.
Or no parent household.
This is a great disease of our age. It's fatherlessness, right?
I read about like 500 books in prison.
Speaking of fatherless behavior, I read 500 books. I read 700 books actually. I read 2,000 books. Personally, I read 7,000 books in 2 months in jail.
A lot of it was about business and business greats. Almost all of the business
The only
greats.
guy that never took the Bible out. Like everybody else in jail is like, oh, just give me some of that good. No, just not you.
No.
You would read like Mills and Boone before reading the Bible. You know, just give me anything, just not that.
Pretty much, yeah.
Bro's so smart. Bro's so enlightened by his own intelligence. Look at what it's gotten him. It's gotten him such a great life.
Last time I was at Tucker Carlson's house, and he had a Bible, and he told me that Nick Fuentes. Well, hold on a second. I should stop right there.
Tell me afterwards.
I've heard an enormous amount of rumors that Nick Fuentes is gay.
Oh yes.
True. That's true. Just two geniuses. Just two 35, 40-year-old geniuses. Going in hard. Dude, what is wrong? Why does he look like he have a cold though? He looks like he has like a cold and he's about to sneeze, but he's happy. You know, see that? See how it looks like he is like about to sneeze? It's a very odd face. Very odd. Definitely not a PSL mogger.
Not from just one person.
Well, let me.
It certainly seems.
Let me convert it
Yeah, I have heard the same thing multiple times. Yep.
from rumor to reality. Yes. Yes. Continue.
Do you know my ex-girlfriend Lauren Hayden by any chance? She did a thing with Fuentes, and she's I think very attractive.
Yo, Black Keys, goated interview actually.
$5. You can really feel how special life is.
I like the Black Keys.
And how if I was a billionaire and I married the same chick twice, I would think I was living in a fucking simulation too. That's what I think about Elon. It's like, he's really fucking smart, but he's a billionaire and he married the same chick twice. Like, dude, you can marry anybody you wanted.
He gave it a chance. He wanted to make it better.
I don't know, dude.
They gave it one more chance.
He might be living in a simulation.
Well, he might be interfacing with a different dimension than us.
No, he might be.
Think about all the different shit
He's
that's
fascinated.
invented.
You know, my stepdaughter went to his school for a while.
Uh-oh.
Ad Astra. It was a really amazing experience for her.
I believe, whatever schools raised that dude. What is Ad Astra? What is that?
That's a school he has
It's crazy his parents were like
for some of his children.
blood diamonds. His parents did like blood mines
of his companies.
Really?
in child slavery. It's crazy.
Holy shit.
It's crazy how it works.
Young lady.
She's very pretty.
And she's trying.
You've always had lovely girls.
Well, thank you.
You've always had lovely girls.
Milo once met these two college babes I was dating at the same time.
Yes, I did.
So awesome. Holy epic. Holy Chad. 2 women at the same times. Not even 12 kisses. 24 kisses. Holy Chad. 24 kisses in one night. Be still my heart.
Glory days.
You know, to be honest with you, it's the only thing I remember about the evening. I just thought, Martin, really? You see.
I had 2 more back at home. No, but in all seriousness,
Bro got 4 girls. Not 2, not 1. 4 women. Holy Chad.
He's always had lovely.
Martin Shkreli gives me the Fly vibes. Well, he's a Peter Lorre, dude. He has a Peter Lorre, like, why is Peter Lorre so creepy vibes.
Welcome, Age of Vintage Society. Aimed first as a featured player delicately in Fritz Lang's
See what I mean? He might actually be Albanian or whatever Shkreli is.
masterpiece M catapulted him to international fame. Lang said of Laurie, he gave one of the best performances in film history.
Dude, I don't actually care.
Make sure to watch the Unity. This is us to a new who delves deep in the
Yo, that's like me.
produces an
Is that me?
explicit cast as a menacing figure. He added a blob.
Dude, I don't care about it. Show me the man who invented creepy.
Peter Lorre is a face and persona that is one of the most recognizable in the history of horror. Soft-voiced, bulging-eyed, lisping and round-faced, he became the literal embodiment of the sinister, the uncanny, and using one of his own words, the creepy in Hollywood. Yet underneath his strangely compelling appearance was a far more complex figure. 33, the atmosphere in Berlin grew increasingly tense. As a Jewish man, Lorre found himself in...
Nah. I think we know the answer. Why he's creepy. Back to the creeps. Yeah, see what I mean? He looks very similar.
But Lauren's flirting with Nick, and Nick's just sort of like doesn't know what to do, and he's sort of it was weird.
This is odd. This is odd behavior. You know, this is very odd person behavior to be talking about a young man. Very weird. It's like very like I met this famous person once. It vibes very weird.
This thing.
No, not knowing
Doesn't
what to
he
do.
remind you of Ben Shapiro?
Wait a second. How did this guy pop out of nowhere? Did he not talk at all and it just pops up? That's freaky. That's freaky just out of nowhere, dude. Out of nowhere. That's pretty freaky.
Yeah,
I feel like they're like very similar.
You know, I heard something about Ben Shapiro that I swore that I would not share, which I'm about to.
Jewish jump scare. Yeah. The rabbi live from the tunnels.
I don't know. I have a reputation for gossip. It's very mean. People do this, but he and his wife get massages in their home, and Ben will insist on wearing knee-length basketball shorts with these huge, like, you know, the elasticated, the thick, almost like wrestling shorts, you know. Just there's no possibility that anyone can get anywhere. Not that they fucking want to, bro. Just like nobody's.
Bro, what is the genes here? What is going on? One eye here, one eye over here. The gut. This is a big tip, all right, for fatties. There's some fatties in my audience, and this fatty up here. And this fatty here. Look at this, dude. What is going on here? Every time I pause it. But when you're fat, if you wear black clothes, we can still see that you're fat. I know it's surprising. I know it's kind of crazy to realize, but when you're fat and you wear black clothes, we still know you're fat. We can still tell you're fat, and it doesn't actually trick us. We actually are still aware that you're still fat. So there's just a weird thing I've noticed with fatties. They think that if they wear black clothes, nobody knows they're fat. It's very odd.
Craving to.
Would you rather be fat or bald? Bald, obviously.
Touch your dick. Like, not even your wife. You know, she's like, I wish we were more orthodox.
Is it strange if I look identical to Paul Town? Only if you're Aryan. Only if you're not 100% German. Because I look 100% German.
Sheet. You know, just kidding. Sorry. I don't know if it's real. But is that real? No. It's disappointing. All the good stories about Jews turn out to be fake. It's so frustrating. I never ask you because I don't want to hear no. You know.
What? I don't get it, dude. These people are just auditioning for Jewish money. That's all it is. Just auditioning for Jewish money for what? What do you need the money for, dude? Don't you have enough money? Like, relax. What do you need the money for?
I want to keep them alive in my mind. Some of them are too good to stop saying. But anyway, no, but he gets these massages. It's a very creepy, weird thing with his wife in the house, and they have people come over, and the wife has to have a girl, and he has a guy, and he wears these.
Who told you this? No,
I can't tell you because I can't tell you. He's already gonna. He will be texting me in about 11 minutes maximum, or maybe already. And he wears these like knee-length basketball shorts, dude, and these big elasticated like.
Why would you care, bro? Ben Shapiro's a freak. We know.
They do have that in common. You know, Ben Shapiro is like a gay person who doesn't have sex with men. You know?
Before my dad passed away, he had a prostate cancer scare. Many men will.
Bro had gay sex. Bro's dad had gay sex.
Have prostate cancer scares. Every man here will someday.
The best advice is just not to check. Because there's no point living.
I actually do think that. That's what I told my father.
You're going to die anyway. Why live in fear? Why be unhappy?
That's exactly what
Why be unhappy? Just one day it'll be like a grapefruit and you'll be dead and it's fine, you know?
My dad was this old Albanian guy who didn't give a fuck about anything. And the second he gets this, like...
Your whole life changes.
We got to get people out of this country, dude. A lot of people should not be in this country.
And it ruins the last 6 months of your life.
He went from like old Albanian mountain man to like, Martin, I'm really worried. I don't know what's going to happen. And he goes, you know medicine? I said, yeah, you know, I've made some of those drugs that you might take. And, you know, here's the thing, Dad. you might have to go in what's called chemical castration. And he said, what's that? I said, it's bad. He said, how bad is it? Is it painful? I said, no, it's not like that. You're going to become a little less of a man.
You're going to be gay.
and then he goes,
checking if you have prostate cancer.
And he goes, well, Mario, whoa, you gotta break that down for me. What does that mean? I said, Dad, the best way, and again, my dad's sort of Eastern European, a little old school, a little rough around the edge.
Your dad's Albanian, dude. He's not Eastern European. Your dad's Albanian. What are you talking about?
Is not Mr. Sophisticated. I said, Dad.
Bro, you're Albanian. You're not Eastern European. You're a freak.
Think of the manliest man.
Is there an audience? Who is this made for? Nobody. 6,000 views.
Like Rambo or Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's okay. And I said, and my brother's listening. I said, now think of the least manly man you can think of. My brother says Ben Shapiro.
Yeah. Yes.
And I said, you're probably gonna.
Dude, he's so gross. There's something about Shkreli. He gets more and more gross as he gets older. He gets grosser and grosser and like more and more disgusting.
Go from column A to more like column B. And that's how I explain prostate cancer.
It's because words are a woman's weapon, you know. And that's
Stop. What?
No. I mean, men fight.
What? Stop. What? It's like, stop. Like, what a freak, dude. Like, at a certain point, you're just sorry. You're getting shipped back to Albania. You gotta go. And you're not allowed on the internet. No, you're not. You know, you go to Albania, no internet, and go like get killed by the Albanian mob.
With other things, men fight.
Goblin.
Men fight with physically. They fight with power and money. Women fight with words. And you know that's all he has. So you know, I understand. But you know, but why live?
Shkreli's a dork. Yeah, Shkreli's a freak. He's not a dork. He's a freak, dude.
In misery as a eunuch.
It is a little crazy.
No, just
permanently skinny fat or permanently Norwood 5? Permanently Norwood 5 because I would just cut my hair. I would just cut my hair then.
Get tested. Don't get tested for anything.
And
it's all bollocks anyway.
Actually, probably permanently skinny fat because then I could. No, because you're just skinny fat. I think it's skinny. Yeah, Norwood 5 easy.
Doctors are liars, and they'll feed you a bunch of crap. It's not real. People like this are making the drugs. I mean,
absolutely.
Like, yeah.
They're not. Martin Shkreli is not making drugs. Martin Shkreli is retarded.
Go to the doctor and get, you know, my 5,000. This is the guy behind the. No, just stop.
You know, this medicine's just gotten more and more expensive. Cancer drugs can now be hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, because
I'm getting hard right now.
Because people like you who believe in the government being absent and in usurious and predatory practices have introduced.
It's like he thinks. I don't know. Maybe they're not self-aware, but it's like both of them think they're on like daytime television, or like they're on some like Bill Maher show when Bill Maher was actually popular. They think they're on some nighttime like debate show, and there's like a big audience. There's hundreds of thousands of people watching, or in a movie. They think they're in a movie, but nobody's watching. There's 6,000 people watching this in a day. They literally think it's like they're putting on a performance, but it's gay because nobody's watching.
Introduced.
It's like the overacting and like the funny thing. Yeah, the two main characters of reality.
To medicine.
Let me tell you something.
That has.
You're new to bro code, right? Okay.
I'm making fun of you. I'm making fun of you.
You're now part of one of us, and let me give you chapter one.
Am I getting straight lessons?
Yes.
Oh God. Okay.
Get money.
Yes.
Fuck bitches.
Okay. No.
What a weird like. How is this cool? Like, how is this, like, what is this supposed to, who is this for? What is, like, this supposed to be appealing? This is two old, like, freaks that are weird.
I'm not
pretty much it.
They need a podcast. Imagine if they had a podcast.
I'm 50% of the way through, and that's where I intend to stop.
I think that's a great place to start to open it up to the Q&A.
That was almost elegantly done. It was nearly.
Well, you gave such good advice.
Nearly. Okay.
But before we do, I just want to say.
Oy vey.
You heard these guys talk for now, almost an hour. And it's just so strange to me what these people are protesting against.
Martin Shkreli, age. Dang. He's 41 years old, dude. He's almost 42 years old. Get money, fuck bitches. There's 2 rules in life. Get money, fuck bitches. Bro, you're 42. All right, how about get your pudding cup, sit down in front of the bingo TV, all right? Get your pudding cup, sit down in front of the TV before the other old geriatrics sit in your seat.
And I hope...
Pee before you leave your room at the nursing home so you don't pee yourself in the area where you get the pudding cups. And then you can watch Jeopardy, you can watch Wheel of Fortune, you watch Jeopardy, The Price is Right, all that stuff. Let's make a deal. But you gotta pee yourself before you get there so, you know, you don't have an accident while you're there.
Well, they're not. That's the whole point. They're
Tragic.
happy people who are in pain, and they must locate it somewhere, and they can't locate it where it belongs.
Bro, look at that belly. That's crazy, though. That's crazy, though. Is he a mogger? Would you say who's a PSL god? Is he a PSL god, though? He's got the rape gut that Nick was talking about. Is he the PSL god?
Because either they don't know, or they can't bring themselves to do it, or it has been made.
God, all these guys suck. Yeah, I know, dude. Him, Bap, Curtis Yarvin, all such gays. Yeah, dude. It's all idiots. They're all idiots because all the smart people are doing other things. The only real smart position is doing what I'm doing, where you make enough money and you're around people who are actually like trying, but you're also not like caught up in it because you realize it's retarded. And I'm the only smart person really left. Because everyone else is stuck in some delusion. Meanwhile, I'm just stacking cash. All right.
So they locate it in an easy place, which is that guy who says crazy stuff. That must be why I'm hurting, you know, or this person who does something. That must be why I'm hurting. And you know, people like us are low-hanging fruit because we, excuse me, not anymore, no longer, but because we exist outside of the prestige economy. This universe in which saying the right thing helps you to.
Tick is down. Never mind. Yeah.
Doesn't actually reward you with anything at all, but gives you an enormous mantelpiece full of meaningless accolades, and lets other people know that you're the right kind of guy. We've both decided to opt out of that process, and so it's easy to locate your trauma and your pain on people who have chosen to live outside of, you know, civilized society.
Especially if it's diametrically opposite to what you've been trained to sort of.
Sure, and
what? What pain? What are they even talking about? What trauma? What pain? What are these bros like? Dude, you had gay sex. It's not traumatic. It's retarded. What trauma and what pain? Are you an idiot?
To an extent, we both do that on purpose, I think, because we like to. I think we're both students.
You do it with everything.
No. I mean, I'm a practitioner of.
What is the trauma? The trauma is like getting in trouble for doing bad things. It's like I got in trouble for doing bad things. It's not traumatic to get in trouble. It's like you get in trouble. It's your punishment. Trauma would be like something bad happening to you that you don't deserve. But like what?
With like one thing.
I mean, I'm trying to think of something where I agree with everybody.
Yeah, find one. While we wait, does anybody have questions?
Yeah, no, you might be. You might be right. You might be right.
Weird Peter Lorre vibe though.
You might be right, but I do get away with it sometimes.
Oh, you're anyone has questions? No.
In the meantime, I had.
Yeah, please come line up if you have a question. Just form a line.
Bro, I think that guy tried to take me after dinner at AFPAC. This nigga tried to take me after dinner for AFPAC. This type of nigga. What a freak. Look at the guy behind him, though. Is that a PSL Mogger face? Is this a PSL Mogger face? What do you think? With the styled beard and the styled mustache and the styled hair. It's crazy. It's crazy all the tryhards who have the fake baseball hats. This is so tryhard. This is a new hack fashion, by the way. You know, and past this point, now that I pointed it out, from now on, it's like just completely hack garbage. Anybody who wears something, it's like this, but it's a different caption, a funny caption. It's from now on, it's literally just like trash. Prol trash for losers with no taste. I've declared it. That's it.
Line right here.
The only thing that's actually swaggy is going to be the actual MAGA hats. Only MAGA hats. You know, America First is fine because it's not fake. But like this, you know, haha, some funny thing. You know, but the original MAGA hats are still swaggy.
In the middle, and we'll get going.
Bro. Imagine being this guy in the back. What is he staring at? He's staring at me. He's staring at the camera. He's just like, am I the same species as this person? I don't think so. I really don't think I'm the same species as this person. It's so freaky. It's super freaky, dude. Messed up. Not human. That thing's not human. That thing's not human, dude.
I know we knowed the First Amendment free speech thing, but I was kind of curious on if there's a reason that you could tell us about why you took that off of the appeal to the Supreme Court for your case.
Oh, it's a good question. Yeah. So I'm not a constitutional scholar, and that's a really esoteric question. So when you do litigation, which is something I've become like half an expert on.
Just give us background to his question.
Yeah, so the background is about a Supreme Court appeal that I undertook against the Federal Trade Commission. Everything breaks down, and the reality is it's kind of this place where everything continues.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh.